In Pozzuoli, Italy, a chilling reality unfolds. The very ground beneath residents' feet is in motion. For months, a subtle, yet relentless uplift has been observed. Every month, the land literally pushes upwards, by a measurable 2 centimeters. Not a sudden jolt, but a slow, inexorable rise. A constant, unsettling pressure building from below. What could this mean for the 500,000 souls living on this ever-shifting landscape? This phenomenon, the ground's steady ascent, isn't just a geological curiosity. It's a direct, visceral mimicry of past behavior. Scientists track it with increasing apprehension. Each passing week, the data reinforces a disturbing pattern, an almost exact replica of events that once plunged this region into a state of profound crisis. An undeniable echo. A historical precursor. Are we witnessing history repeating itself, or something far more complex? Consider the early 1980s. The ground around Pozzuoli experienced a similar, dramatic swelling. It was a period defined by profound uncertainty and widespread fear. That era saw the forced evacuation of entire communities, a mass displacement driven by the unpredictable nature of the land. Now, as the ground again rises with the same unsettling rhythm, the memories resurface. The whispers of the past grow louder. A stark reminder. A historical warning. This rising ground isn't just a topographical shift. It's symptomatic of immense, subterranean forces at play. Beneath the surface, magma, gases, and fluids are stirring. The pressure mounts. But conventional monitoring systems, designed to track known patterns, have struggled to fully grasp the scale of the current seismic activity. Have we been looking in the wrong places? Is there more to this story than meets the eye, a deeper mystery waiting to be uncovered? For years, traditional seismic monitoring had identified a baseline level of activity. Thousands of microquakes, yes, but deemed within expected parameters. A steady rumble. But these instruments, however advanced, operate within certain limitations. They search for signatures they already know. What if the true nature of the threat remained obscured, hidden within the noise of standard data? What if the past methods were simply not enough for the present danger? A new approach was needed. A fresh pair of eyes, or rather, a different kind of analytical power. A Stanford AI model stepped into this void. This groundbreaking artificial intelligence was tasked with a monumental mission, reanalyzing decades of seismic data. It delved into the digital archives, sifting through every tremor, every faint vibration that traditional methods might have dismissed as background noise. Its findings would change everything. The machine began to speak. The results were nothing short of astonishing. The AI model didn't just confirm existing data, it revolutionized our understanding. It peeled back layers of seismic noise, revealing a hidden truth. Where human analysts had previously identified around 12,000 microquakes, the AI model uncovered more than 4 times that number. A staggering 54,000 seismic events. A constant, unseen tremor. What did this exponential increase in microquakes truly signify, and what new threats did it illuminate beneath the surface? This wasn't just a count of tremors, it was a revelation of structure. The AI didn't just detect more quakes, it mapped them. It pieced together the puzzle of their origins, revealing a newly mapped, previously unknown geological feature. A ring-shaped fault. Its existence had been obscured, but now, its form was clear. A subterranean circle, a hidden boundary, redefining the very geography of the danger. What did this newly discovered ring truly encircle? The implications of this ring-shaped fault are profound. It is not some distant geological anomaly. The AI's mapping clearly shows this structure converging directly beneath densely populated areas. Underneath schools. Underneath homes. Underneath entire neighborhoods where 500,000 people live their daily lives, oblivious to the hidden ring beneath them. A direct convergence of a newly understood threat with human habitation. The ground itself, a complex and now much more dangerous puzzle. What kind of pressure is building there, unseen? This escalating seismic activity, coupled with the rising ground, brings officials to a critical, almost impossible juncture. The next step, according to established protocols, would be to raise the official alert level to orange. Such a declaration is not merely a formality. It triggers immediate and drastic action. A mass evacuation. Not thousands, but hundreds of thousands of lives suddenly uprooted. The very prospect carries an immense, terrifying weight. A decision fraught with unimaginable consequences. But the implications of an orange alert extend far beyond the immediate chaos of evacuation. Local leaders warn of an almost inevitable consequence: economic collapse. Imagine 500,000 people suddenly leaving. Businesses shuttered. Tourism evaporated. Infrastructure strained to breaking point. The social fabric torn. The recovery, if even possible, would take years, perhaps decades. It's a choice between two catastrophic outcomes: the immediate threat of nature, or the calculated destruction of a community's livelihood. Faced with this impossible choice, a different path has emerged. Not official, not public, but quietly implemented. Officials are now operating on an unofficial dark yellow tier. It's a phase of heightened alert, certainly, but one that avoids the devastating trigger of a full orange declaration. A precarious balance. A secret designation. It allows for preparations without provoking panic, a subtle tightening of unseen gears. But can such a delicate, unofficial status truly hold back the tide of potential disaster? This dark yellow phase is not about public announcements or visible changes. It's about quiet, urgent work behind closed doors. Bureaucrats and emergency planners are scrambling, revising strategies, and preparing for a contingency they pray will never come. The focus? Adapting to the new, AI-revealed threats. Rethinking every established protocol. The urgency is palpable, yet cloaked in a veil of official calm. What new strategies are they now developing, away from public scrutiny? One of the most significant, and perhaps desperate, shifts in strategy involves the sea. Traditional evacuation routes by land are deemed insufficient, too prone to congestion and chaos under an orange alert. Instead, officials are actively rewriting evacuation plans via the sea. Military and Navy assets are being prepared, drills potentially conducted in secret. A maritime escape route. A desperate measure for a desperate situation. But can a sea evacuation truly manage 500,000 people in an emergency? Amidst the rising ground, the AI revelations, and the secret preparations, official statements maintain a carefully calibrated tone. The public hears assurances of low to medium risk. A narrative of control and measured response. These words aim to prevent panic, to maintain stability. But they stand in stark contrast to the growing unease felt by many experts. A disconnect between the public face and the private warnings. Who are we to believe when the ground itself speaks? Yet, not all voices echo the official calm. Senior volcanologists, those with decades of experience studying these volatile landscapes, issue a more dire assessment. Their models, their understanding of the unique geological pressures at play, point to a different, more immediate danger. They warn that a sudden, explosive steam blast, a phreatic eruption, could happen any day. Not years away. Not months. But any day. A terrifying prospect, a ticking clock. This isn't mere speculation. History provides a chilling precedent. The historic 1538 eruption of Monte Nuovo, right within the Campi Flegrei caldera, was precisely a phreatic eruption. A sudden, violent expulsion of steam, ash, and rock, with little to no prior warning. It reshaped the landscape in a single, devastating event. That memory, that potential, now looms large over Pozzuoli. A ghost from the past, whispering of what could come again. Are we truly prepared for history to repeat? The ground continues to rise. the AI has revealed a hidden threat. Officials grapple with impossible choices, and volcanologists warn of an imminent, explosive possibility. The fate of 500,000 people hangs in the balance. As the tension builds beneath the surface, a fundamental question emerges for those who call Pozzuoli home, or for anyone watching this unfolding crisis: would you stay, clinging to hope and normalcy? Or would you pack your bags, heeding the Earth's urgent warnings and the whispers of history?